Hey guys, it's Desmond from Massage Pro Medical back with another product review. This time we're going to be reviewing the fascial massage gun from Relxbit. So if you like the reviews that you're seeing, definitely hit like and subscribe, and we'll get back to you with another review as soon as we can. But let's do the unboxing for this and take a look. Hey guys, now we're gonna do a little bit of the unpackaging on the Relxbit massage gun. This is the mini. They have a bigger one, but I wanted to take a look at their portable one because I thought it was a pretty convenient idea for them to make something as small for people who are on the go and don't have the packaging like I do to travel with it. For comparison of the size, you can see this is the Hypervolt Plus. The box alone is way smaller than the actual unit here. So let's open it up and take a look. Right when you open up, you see we have a massage gun instruction, which kind of goes over different anatomy areas and shows you like how long you're going to put it on, different reps, which is pretty good and pretty handy for people who aren't in the medical field and need a little bit of help and instruction on how to use this. There is a second booklet that teaches you about like how to care for it, how to utilize it, how to attach things, just more product maintenance and wear and tear and any contraindications for use. So that's pretty good. Also shows you how to turn it on and off, which is pretty self-explanatory. To turn it on, you just hold it for a few seconds. The lights will go on and it'll cycle through the different power settings and then start with level 1 right away. So these are the attachments. Ignore this hair. I actually just used it on my dog a few minutes ago just to see it when she really likes it. So this is the unit itself. It has pretty good weight to it. Pretty sturdy, so it's not going to fly out of your hand. I like the metal feel. It feels very sturdy, and like if I dropped it, I'm pretty sure I'd be fine. The bottom here has the power button on it. As you can see, it also has a USB-C charging, which is very convenient. Downside, it probably doesn't actually come with the plug itself, but it has, I mean, yes, the plug it doesn't come with, but it has the cable underneath the packaging, which is good. To turn it on, you just hold for a few seconds, you see it cycle through, and it goes on. And that's just going through the speed settings. It's pretty quiet, which I also enjoy, because nobody really wants to be noisy. To turn it off, you just hold it again for a few seconds. The attachments here, you have kind of the trigger point one, definitely a little plasticky, but it still feels pretty strong. I'll try it out in a second. And these are kind of the common attachments you see among all the guns. A little flat head, with a little curvature, the fork attachment, and of course the ball. So this is what comes in the packaging when you get it. It's very simple, very efficient.
12 seconds later.
So as you can see, the Relxbit is pretty small. If you see, this is my hand. It's, not very big, maybe the size of an iPhone, and not any of the larger iPhones, of course. If you want a comparison, this is the Hypervolt Plus. This is the Relxbit massager. So it's pretty nice and heavy. It's about a pound, a little over a pound, whereas maybe the Hypervolt Plus is about 2.5 pounds. I love that it's compact. One of the nice features of it is that it's kind of like a high-grade aluminum, so a nice strong metal feel. I feel like if I drop it, it's not going to dent or crack, which is pretty nice. I just noticed this earlier today that for massage therapists, we have these like trigger point nubs that we use to press in, so we're not working as hard. And this is a pretty similar shape design. So it's kind of like we went from this to this with technology. One of the nice things, the button on the bottom is how you turn it on. If you tap it, it doesn't go on. You have to actually press it and hold it for a few seconds, and it automatically kicks on. This is the level 1 speed. It actually goes up to 3,200 RPMs like the original Hypervolt. This has 4 speed settings. This is level 1 again, pretty quiet. Level 2. level 3, and level 4. So it's pretty decent. I love the fact that it's quiet. It works pretty well. It's pretty strong. Not as strong as, say, the Hypervolt Plus, which has a more powerful motor, or a Theragun, but this definitely works pretty well. I think this is probably the most conveniently sized of the massage guns that are out there. It works through clothes, through everything, still feels pretty good. You just hold it down, cuts right off. It has the 4 attachments. So I think, especially for people who like go to work and have these issues, you can get in there real quick without taking up too much space. So for the average consumer, I think this is awesome. Awesome and convenient. The price isn't bad. It's about $219 right now. I'm sure there may be further discounts in the future, but this is for what you're getting, which is like the convenience of, say, one of these. Not nearly as powerful because this is expensive and strong, but you're getting a pretty good power out of it with a very small size that you can slip in a purse, in your pockets or anything like that. So I definitely like it and highly recommend it. I'll put a link at the bottom so you can purchase it. But yeah, from Relxbit, this is a pretty cool device. They do have a gun this size for a little bit more, but I wanted to see their mini because I think this is very convenient for me, especially when I'm traveling to smaller events that maybe I don't necessarily need to bring this, or even just to travel for my regular treatments. I can get in here and work pretty well. The shaft is a little bit shorter than the Hypervolt, but it still provides the same kind of punch for what you're getting for what it's worth. So I highly recommend it. This is a pretty convenient tool. I'm probably going to be using this now that I'm home and I can play with all of the tools that I have. I did see one cool feature that's not publicized because nobody really knows. This attachment, which is for Hypervolt, so this is really for therapists. This attachment actually fits into this, and probably some of the other attachments do too. So if for some reason you're not a fan of those attachments and you have the other guns, you probably could use it. That being said, with these like fork attachments, a little plasticky, but it does the job. I find I played a little bit with it yesterday, and the ball attachment still good. Flathead attachment still good. The fork and the bullet could be a little bit firm, but it's not like it bends or anything. It's still a solid product. Solid product. Just feels a little bit plasticky from that. But other words, it's otherwise it's fine. So yeah, definitely check it out. I think this is a pretty clever device for therapists, just to have something that you're not going to break the bank on, and you're going to get a pretty good benefit out of it. I'll put up some pictures for the size comparison and some extra specs for it, as well as the price. So again, this is I recommend it. It's a pretty good tool, and even though the market is pretty crowded with guns now, pretty much everybody's making one. You want some things that stand out, some things that are more convenient for you. Price always is a matter for me. So if I can get the benefit of, say, one of these, and it's a little bit smaller, and I can travel around with it, or recommend it to my clients, I will. It really cracks me up that this and this are like, basically, we've gone from here to here, and it's something like for me as a therapist that kind of makes me smile a little bit. But anyway, now that I'm done with that, again, this is Desmond from Massage Pro Medical. Definitely recommend the Relxbit massager. Check it out, and I'll see you guys soon with another review.